Firefighters who battled the Palisades Fire may have jeopardized their long-term health. That's according to a new study by the Wildfire Conservancy and the University of Arizona. Researchers are testing several hundred firefighters to monitor their exposure to cancer-causing chemicals. Blood and urine samples were collected from those firefighters. Scientists compare the firefighters' exposure to what firefighters in New York City went through on 9/11. They survived the fires, but they are still in survival mode. New at 6, KCAL News reporter Rina Nakano takes us to Malibu, where businesses are pushing to get people back into town despite the road closures.
Tucked behind a canyon and right by the beach, that's the charm of Marmalade Cafe Malibu.
We've really created a very local presence.
But since the Palisades Fire, its charm has turned into one of their biggest challenges.
We used to be kind of the center of tourism, the center of the LA Beach community, and at this point, I feel like we are the edge of the universe right now.
That's because the city's main thoroughfare, PCH, has been shut down since early January because of the Palisades Fire and the mudslides which followed.
I think everyone is really just hanging on by a thread.
General Manager Lynn Schultz says they were able to reopen in late January, but instead of calls for reservations,
we do get calls every single day. Are you open? How do I get there? Which direction? How long is it going to take?
Staff here tells me that even on their best days, they're only doing decently.
We're down maybe over 50% in foot traffic, revenue.
Sadly, some businesses have had to close for good, but for those that have made it this far, Malibu Mayor Doug Stewart is asking people to come back.
Malibu is open, and we're working diligently with our friends at the City of Los Angeles to see what we can do about expanding the opening. But for right now, come on down to Malibu. We've got our arms open, and you're very welcome.
To stay afloat, Schultz has had to significantly cut staffing hours. She's hoping people find it in themselves to take the long way to keep the restaurant going.
Enjoy. Thank you. Is PCH reopening? What do you know? We don't have a clear answer on that, so you take Malibu Canyon, which is actually a lovely drive. I drive it every day.
In Malibu, I'm Rina Nakano, KCAL News.